resonates with my values of being responsible for nature. It is vital for me to ensure a green and great Mother Earth for all generations. I'm inspired to support the movement because I see the impact it has on individuals all around the world. With my 10 million tree planting project adding more impact to it. Earth Hour is important because it allows us to work towards achieving better resources for nature. Tourism and agriculture are the backbones for Tanzania's economy, and they're also nature-based. So if we don't stop climate change now, these sectors will collapse. I believe in the power of unity and that the climate crisis is a matter of urgency.
I'm Renee Noor, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar. And welcome to GW3Live. Super excited to be here with you all today. Oh my goodness, guys. We're honored to sit down not only with some spectacular man, I like to say. He has been able to dedicate his life to not only capturing and amplifying, and I'll say this also, celebrating across the globe from his incredible smile. He is an author alongside being an entrepreneur, but what I love most importantly, our guest today, he has been able to also be that cultural curator. Oh my goodness, being able to give us a little bit of not only I would say extra spice along the way, but he's truly been able to share some great stories. I had the pleasure of meeting him right about almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, Mr. Ken Rochon, and I'm going to be bringing him up to the stage with us. Hello, 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 Ken, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, but I have to say, I feel like I'm hairless compared to the person.
Well, you know what, Ken? I think I can allow to share some of my hair with you, if that's okay, if you like that.
I wish I had actually known this interview would have this much hair. I would have brought it. Okay.
Well, you look great.
Well,
You
thank
look great. Yeah, it's been
you. And you do
almost.
too.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been now a year and a half, but you know what's so great? Life has been able to bring us right back together, 360, a full 360, thanks to Mr. Greg S. Reed with Secret Knot. We were just with each other in March. First and foremost, before we get started, you know, not only am I excited that we have this exclusive interview with you, we know you're going to be joining us with the Power to Soar Leadership Conference, but truly, I always love for my viewers to have that intro from my guests. So if you don't mind, let's go and do the introduction of who you are, Ken. Please share with everyone.
Well, like you said, Dr. Greg Reed, I do want to say Dr. Lydia Louise introduced me to you indirectly through an event in Atlanta. And we've met each other several times since then. And I've noticed that when you play big, you keep running into the same people. So I am a father of a son who has written 14 books. I've written 60 myself. I'm a publisher, and I'm a person that cares about smiles bringing the world together. I am very interested in being at events where people are actually hungry to make a difference in the world.
Well, you know, wonderful. And congratulations on your son and being able to be a part of curating those 14 books. You know, we got to empower our young leaders and sound like you've been doing a great job there. And, you know, one of the things I really remembered and connecting with you about the smile, you truly put a smile on my face. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we're going to continue on bringing more smiles to other people's lives. You know, right now, where are you in the world? I want to know that because I thought I traveled a lot, Kim, but I think you got me beat over there. Where are you today?
Well, just in DC in my backyard. I'm in Maryland, but I have to say that it is worth competing with you because you actually really are a globetrotter. And I've been to 104 countries, but I think you're the person that's going to bring me to more.
Woo! Well, let's see how we can make that happen. Okay, definitely. Let's see how we can make that happen. Why is it that you love traveling? Tell the viewers, why is traveling something that is so important for you?
Probably three reasons. One is that to view the world and see the world is actually being alive. That's number one. Number two is you learn that people that are in different countries are the same as you. They care about happiness, they care about family, they care about just being alive and loving the fact that they can actually be better. And the third reason, most important, is that you awaken the fact that we are all the same. And discrimination happens because we don't know we are.
You said something that's so true. We're all the same. We're all longing and thirsting for probably the same thing. We just don't know how to go about doing it. And I think also, Ken, it's important for us to have access as well. Oh my goodness. We got a little excited. Okay, there we go. We're
Well,
back up.
that's an exciting topic, though.
Yes, it's the same topic, right?
No, but
it's
it is interesting that a government tells us how to think and feel. When we go into another country, we don't get that because they just see, wow, it's a human that just wants to be connected and wants to be alive. I don't have all my country cards, but this card is in 48 languages. And when I show it to another country in their language, they connect with me and love me just for showing that I respect them.
and they can connect with that because everybody understands the importance, the simplicity of keep smiling, right? Just like simplicity in that area. You have definitely inspired me along the journey, and I'm looking so forward in you being able to be a part of the Power to Soar Leadership Conference. Ken, believe it or not, it's 8 years. Okay, 8 years, and my God, it's truly have been a remarkable journey. But I want to talk about your journey because not only have you been able to help us, not only yourself become an author, your son become an author, but you've also been able to empower others to also find their voices in storytelling. Why is that so important? What has that done for you, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm so happy to. So that's probably the biggest question of the hour for me of why I do this. And it's because I see so many people do things they love, but they don't know how to market it. And when they don't know how to market, they fail. And when they don't actually succeed, they give up. And they don't know that it's the power of impact. And that's why I have that in my banner behind me, because if you're going to be relentless, and by the way, Malcolm Gladwell, mad props to you, Matt. Tipping Point, Outliers, every book you've ever written has been an inspiration to why I believe you push something for a year and then you evaluate how to change it to be bigger and better. If you look at Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Dr. Martin Luther King, anybody you want to say as an inspiration, every one of them didn't say, well, I'm going to do it for a week or a month. And if it doesn't work, I'm out. They did it and they did it and they did it and they did it and they did it because it was a vision that was given to them by a superior source, some being God, some being other things. And I will tell you, everything I'm doing since my mom passed of Alzheimer's in 2008 has been a gift that life is precious and that you can actually change the world if you believe it and if you're willing to go the distance. Going the distance is that you say, I will not stop until I change the world. And that testament that you say shifts the world that you will do it. And that's a crazy thing that happens, but it's called a tipping point. And the tipping point is that you do all these things that don't make a difference in the moment, and you keep doing them, and all of a sudden people start saying he's serious or she's serious, and a civil movement, a civil relationship, a movement of peace, a movement of actually solidarity, a movement of hostages being released. All these things happen when you are committed to a message. I receive all kinds of accolades when I travel, and they are gold coins, they're champion coins, they're I get all these things this is only in the last month, but I get these things because they see me actually as a testament that I will not give up on believing in humanity. I'll not give up on integrity. And most importantly, I'll not give up on someone else being powerful enough to change the world. That's the biggest part of me. I will not stop believing in someone that needs to have someone believe in them that they can change the world. That's a very big, big shift.
Indeed, it is a big shift, Ken. Not only is it a big shift, I think also it's so needed. People don't realize just the importance of being valued or even being appreciated. And sometimes all we need is just that one person to show another person that we care. Just that one person. I always say you don't need 5 or 6 billionaires. Sometimes all you need is just one trillionaire, right? And so not only is it important for us to realize the value that we are and the value that we have, but also being able to help others along the way. I call that elevation. And so that's something that we work very diligently towards doing. And I know you've been able to do that. You've been able to amplify voices all across the globe. I've been able to watch you in such a short period of time, and how when you go into spaces, you just totally put huge smiles. And we always say we like to shift the atmosphere, where you truly have been able to shift the atmosphere. And it's been remarkable. You've been able to do some anthologies alongside with coming out with your own book. I want the world to know what's next for Mr. Ken Rochon. And let's talk about this first and foremost. Your name is just so cool. Where are you from? Where are you really born and raised, Ken?
Well, I'm from Rhode Island, but
Okay.
Canadian French, and before that, French. And Rochon means rock. And it's interesting, but I never, ever quit. Never. I never quit. And, it's not about a trillionaire, actually. It's about a person believing with you 100% of their energy. And that causes a trillionaire to happen or a billionaire to happen. I mean, or you actually instill in yourself that person believed in you and you will become that you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, I look at when I say that trillionaire, it's not so much about the money, because we don't focus on the money. It's about the impact. And
Yes.
indeed, like you said, not only your book is about the impact. That's something of our ministry. I always say, don't focus on the dollars. The dollars will always be there. Focus on how many you can make an impact and how many lives you can change. And you've been able to do that successfully. We're looking forward to having you for this year Power to Soar Leadership Summit. And I'm looking forward to you sharing some of those books. So what are some of the books you're going to be bringing? Please let us know, Mr. Publisher, author, and change maker for humanity.
So I usually bring about 10 different types of books. I've written 60, and I bring books that are inspirational, comedic, travel, because I don't know what's going to actually cause the person to say, that's the one that would make me better. So my son's written 14 books, and I've told him, write books about science. No, I told him first to write books about science, but he wrote books about comedy, critical thinking, history of America. Do you know that most people do not know a lot of history about America? And he was invited to the White House because of that. So it's about having the right book that causes someone to light up. And there's a guy named Charlie Tremendous Jones that says the difference between where you are today and where you'll be in 5 years are the books you read and the people you meet. And the testament is that Dr. Liddy invited me to an event in Atlanta. And I'm going to tell you, that was her telling me I need to be there. I just booked the ticket. And next thing I knew, I saw this dynamic person, Dr. Renee Noor, who was on the stage. And I said, this is a person that's going to move the world because she cares about playing big. And playing big is a very chancy thing. I've seen you play big for me, Renee, and I just want to say thank you. I see your energy, I see your belief, but most importantly, I see your heart is that you always support people that play big. Because when I was at that event and it was chaotic. I mean, just to be very clear, nothing's perfect when you start.
Mm-hmm.
It was far from perfect, but you covered for me. And some of the covers for you just says, I got you. I know this is you playing big out of your comfort zone. I'm going to make you look good because I know you're playing so big. It's hard. And so I just want to say to the audience right now and to the people, the event you're going to be at in Las Vegas it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to play in either God's light or in the light that I see that I can be more powerful. And Renee, that meant a lot to me. You never shook. I mean, you got a guest. You said, I don't know how to say their name. I don't know this, and I know, but I'm going to make them shine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for you, and I will not ever cancel for you because you did not cancel for me. And it's not transactional. It's that when someone believes in you so much, you cannot stop believing in them.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. You got, I need my tissue, Ken. Okay, I'm just letting you know, I need my
But you
tissue.
know it's true. You know it's true.
Yes, and I know it's coming straight from your heart. That's why I really appreciate that. Um, it's so important for us to just have that little snip, as they say, those, being able to show up and being able to just go all in and support one another. That's really big within itself. But when you see someone that's driving and understanding, we don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next, right? But we just have to trust the process. In addition to that, we just have to keep on having a bigger heart. And I always say my heart and soul got to lead me more than my eyes. And these are the eyes that I can see. So the heart and soul is when my eyes are closed. I already know I got to control because God is always with us, kid, always with us. Well,
Always.
you said some important things as well. Being able to lead. We understand the importance. We have so many followers. And I'll say this too. What does leadership mean to you, Ken? You've been able to lead a mountain of authors, like you said, over 60 now. What does it mean for you to continue on leading, not only in the publishing aspect, but also attracting even new authors? Please share with us.
60 is only my years. 700 is actually the truth of it. And leading is actually inspiring future leadership. I think that my sons invigorated me to understand that when you believe in other people, you don't matter as much, but you cause people to care about you mattering. So I am blown away that the more I give, the more I receive. And so leadership is about giving other people the trust that they can lead and them actually finding for the first time they can be empowered to make a difference. I have probably, in my opinion, one of the most amazing teams in the world. I've been doing a show called Dr. Smiley for 10 weeks. We have 335 videos. Dr. Renee has been on a multitude of them, but we shine the light on people that are making a difference in the world. And what's interesting is the light gets shined back. So leadership is about understanding that if you can make a difference for others, you have led them to make a difference beyond them. And that causes you to be accoladed if you've made the difference you're supposed to make. That's what I would call leadership.
Love, love, love your philosophy, Ken. And it's one of those simple approaches. We don't have to overthink things, right? I mean, we got to keep it simple. They say do it with the kiss. Well, we just traveled. I said we just literally traveled from Japan alongside with Korea. And I know you're originally from Rhode Island, but you also have been able to explore over there in France. And I know just a little bit of French, okay? Just a little bit of French. But I will promise you this, within the group with the GW3 community, we can possibly help to expand that for you. When I was over in Korea, that was an awesome place. And you know what? I want to do this
Not
just for you.
Not North Korea, South Korea.
South Korea. But I will say, everybody said that, right? Everybody said that. But I will say this, viewers, I did get an opportunity to meet at South Korea and North Korea. Okay,
Did
so
you really?
literally,
North
yeah,
Korea?
I did. I went all the way to the border. I went all the way to the border, and then I was able to look outside of the window. Couldn't take any pictures or anything like that, of course
Nope.
not.
And by the
But
way, if you do, you're in big trouble.
yes, of course. Yes, of course. So I even went through the tunnel, Ken. I went through the tunnel that leads you to the other side. There's about maybe 3 or 4 tunnels, but I would encourage you guys, go visit Japan. It's such a beautiful, beautiful place. You get an opportunity to just absorb it. One of the places I wanted to go because one of my favorite movies, Ken, is Memoirs of a Geisha. And I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but oh my God,
They would
such a
consider you
beautiful
the
love
star of the
story.
film.
Huh?
They were considering me for the star role.
Oh, it's a beautiful love story. Absolutely beautiful love story. I was able to meet up with some of the fabulous ladies there, and I got sized up for my very own kimono as well. Can't wait to wear that. And so I also had to play like body double for my daughter because I sized up for her kimono also, which was pretty awesome. But yes, I love traveling, and I know you love traveling as well. Over what, 104 different countries? Like, wow.
But there's going to be more when we travel.
Oh, yeah. So where are some of the places that you would love to travel that you've never seen before? At least 4 destinations. Where?
Gosh, you're good. I mean, 3 is a step, but 4 is really it. But I would go with Antarctica first.
Okay.
India, Taj Mahal. Even though I've been to India 3 times, I've never been to Taj Mahal. I would love to go to Kakistan. And I would actually yield to you. What were the 2 places I should go to that you would want to go to?
Well, I know for sure.
Oh,
I want to
actually,
go.
I want to see the Northern Lights. So
okay, the Northern Lights. Okay.
that I've not seen. Go ahead.
Well, on my list, my life list, I look forward to experiencing Bali. This year, my
Yes.
goal was to just experience more of the continent, Asia continent, and just embrace it, right? So earlier started in the Philippines, Korea, alongside with Japan. So now, yes?
You just triggered it. It's Bali, Nepal, and Philippines. Thank you.
Ah, there you go.
I'm serious about that. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for 4. I mean, most people say, name your one country or a continent.
Right.
And I've been to
4,
6.
bring it on.
Bring it.
Yeah.
That's a marathon.
Absolutely. The bigger the better, right?
Yes.
But also, because of the movie Crazy Rich Asians, I want to go to Shanghai. Shanghai just looks so incredible as
Amazing.
well. Yes. And so those are pretty much my
Can I give you
top.
one more you should go to?
Huh?
I'm going to give you one more you should go to. Since you're going to go to
Sure.
Shanghai, you got to get on an airplane and go to Xi'an.
Xi'an. Okay. And
China is the terracotta warriors.
like what terracotta? So terracotta is more of a, what color is terracotta? I mean, not turquoise. So terracotta is more like no, it's like a peachy color.
Well, terracotta warriors. I don't know if I can share this with you, but terracotta warriors. Can you look it up and show it to the world? Because I'm telling you, the terracotta warriors are in Xi'an, China. I have it on my.
Okay.
I can share it. You want me to share it?
Yeah, I don't know how you can do it. Sure, share it.
Let me see if I can share it. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, command. No, that's that one. There it is, I think. Share screen. There we go. Share screen and allow and entire screen and share. There is the terracotta warriors.
Okay, let's see.
This is amazing. This is a person that believed that if he had, look at how big that is. It's
wow.
Yes. And I flew 2 hours from Shanghai to Xi'an, China, and this is someone that found all these warriors. You will be blown away. This, and by its way, it's very energetic, very spiritual.
Amazing. Oh my God.
So let me stop sharing screen.
Yeah, you know what I really appreciate? Where did you go? Okay, he has to come back in. One of the things I love about the Asian culture is just they're so refined, they're so disciplined, and I think sorry about that. They're so refined, they're so disciplined. And not only that, but truly, they've been able to do some things that most have not been able to do in a while. And I love the fact that they have so much respect for their elders, guys, so much respect for their elders. There he is, Mr. Ken is back in the building with us.
I just wanted to have the terracotta warriors and then leave and pretend like I was spiritual with them and then come back.
Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all.
No, but that was the most amazing experience. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I was just talking about just the culture of Asia. You know, the Asian culture with so being refined, so well respected for each other, discipline. I'll say this, just even my travels in Japan, it was just like everybody respected each other's space. It was so clean, Ken. Absolutely clean. I think one of the other places that I traveled to, of course, is Dubai. Dubai, Canada, those are the two places that I find to be very clean. But now Japan is right up there at the top of the list for me right now.
Try Qatar.
Qatar? Okay.
Yeah, that's way up there too. I promise you.
Yes. Well, let everybody know what it is. Not only you're going to be bringing all these amazing books and these great stories, we're looking forward to embracing you in Las Vegas. Are you ready? Do you have all your wardrobe ready? Because you know somebody told me they got a whole fashion show going on with all the wardrobe that they're bringing in for this year Power to Soar Leadership Summit.
Well,
Are you?
I packed over 40 shirts so I could change every 3 minutes. I want to be a different version of you every single 30 minutes.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it,
So
Ken.
I will say this.
Tell me.
I'm coming to your event to make a splash, to make a difference, but most importantly, to inspire. And one of the things I like to do is wear shirts that cause conversations. So I just really appreciate the fact that you take a lot of chances, Renee. You play big, and someone plays big doesn't always know how it's going to end, but you play so big that you attract someone like me that knows what it is to take a chance and believe in the fact that you can make a difference. And I will continue to bring value to people like you because you know what it is to bring value to others.
Oh, well, you know, Ken, I really appreciate that. It's like really one of your mottos, one of your quotes. A life worth living is a life worth documenting. And so we're going to be documenting a new life together. How about that? We're literally going to start scripting out new destinations together. And I look at the Las Vegas experience as just the beginning of something that's long overdue, if that's okay with you.
That's totally okay with me.
That's okay with you?
By the way, you have Eric Powers, my bald brother, there.
Come on now. I love me some Eric.
I'm telling you
You
what,
know,
if you put your hair on top of both of us, we'd all be you're gonna be in the center. We're gonna get a haircut shot.
yes. Well, you know, Eric always makes me laugh. Love his story. Again, thanks again to Greg S. Reed for bringing us all together. We get an opportunity to see not only Eric alongside with Greg Starr there in Las Vegas, because we got that excursion taking place, but also to inspire others to also get their star on that walk right there in Las Vegas. Well, we have a full-blown weekend lined up. You know, not only we're going to have the opportunity of meeting the authors alongside with some powerful speakers. Mr. Skip Martin's going to be in the building. If you remember for SK, yeah, he was able to show up and show out and sing. And my goodness, he's in Germany right now. He's taking these streets just over, and I just love his energy. We also have Dr. Lance that's going to be joining us.
Are
Another
you
one
serious,
of
Dr. Lance?
Yeah, Dr. Lance is going to be with us. Woo!
He's a great guy.
Yes, he's a great guy, right? Now, for sure, you got to bring your A game when it comes down to swagger and dressing. Oh man, yes.
I'm
So
borrowing as many dresses as I can. I'm telling you.
I love it. I love it. And then we have some powerhouse ladies. Don't get it. Yeah, we got some phenomenal ladies. Let's give it up to Janet Alvarado alongside with Leslie Robinson. They are doing the GW3 chapter there in Las Vegas as we do the launch. And I want to say, you know, so many great people are coming on board alongside with the Buchanan's estate. So guys, if you don't have your ticket today, definitely is the last day you truly want to get locked and loaded. Today is Monday. It's the last day as I get ready to go into Las Vegas, and I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed Las Vegas. It's all give me a time to be inspired, you know, good energy there.
Amen. And by the way,
Amen.
I would only say that it should be GPW, not GW.
GW3, what's GPW? Talk to me.
Go Powerful Women.
Ooh, See? Well, I can't really say go powerful women because we also have men in the organization.
Well, I know. I was
Yeah,
going to say there's an M in there too, but
I love that.
but
Yeah,
the most
after COVID, we had to do it. We had to open up the doors because men were needing love just like the women were. And so we made that adjustment so therefore we can keep our men whole. That's why you guys are on the stage. Come on now, because if not, it'd be all women's conference. Think about that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I just want to say that, if I may,
Yes.
that women nurture the world, and that men that embrace it understand what it is to nurture. I will just say that.
I receive that. And that is so true. Women are totally known as nurturers. And I think in this season that we're in, also, Ken, it's greater now that we can complement one another. And
Exactly.
that's what I'm looking forward to with this synergy, with this 8th annual Power to Soar Leadership Summit, for us to keep on complementing each other. It's also, I'm looking forward to artificial intelligence, our technology session that's taking place. One of our partners all the way out of China, Mr. Ray, is going to be pouring into the community. And then we also have a powerhouse right there in Las Vegas that's going to be pouring in also with artificial intelligence. So I'm excited, Ken. Are you ready? Are you ready to give that warm embrace in Las Vegas?
I am ready. I will tell you this, but I am not ready for the fact that sometimes you never know how big something can be, and that's why I'm jumping in all in.
So appreciative of you. Really, I do. Well, you know what? This definitely is a guidance of God, and just being obedient. Being obedient, and stand in alignment with what our ultimate purpose was when we first started. Global Women Wealth Warriors, GW3 Global Society has truly, we've been here. Got a little bump and bruise right there on my elbow and on the
I just got
knees,
one right
Ken.
just now. I just got one right now.
I know, right? That's why I got to keep on lifting so I can keep on strengthening up my,
My goodness, I was gonna wrestle you, but I don't think it's gonna take it.
Come back over this side. Woo, okay.
You know what? It's the SSS.
Oh, that's what it is.
Sake Sushi Success.
Can we get some sushi in LA?
We
I
will
want
get
some sushi like
You know
right
what? They have
now.
some all-you-can-eat sushi at some of these places. $24 all you can eat. I mean, come on. How do they stay in business?
Oh my goodness. Well, I need some sushi right now. But if I don't have the sushi, at least all the way from Japan, guys, I have one of our greatest sake. Okay.
That is
So
so much
definitely.
less expensive than traveling every day to go to Japan to get so much.
I know. Absolutely. Well, Ken, in your words of wisdom, as we close out this powerful segment, can you please not only share with our viewers the importance of building community, but also the importance of showing up for each other? Can you share that with our community?
Sure. I'll do it in 3 parts, real quick. Number 1 is when you show up, all of a sudden things happen. And I've been to 6,000 events, and my life is an architect of those 6,000 events. Number 2 is in going to events, you have someone that interviews you and they make a song called A Smile Can Change the World. I'll share that with you if you want to hear it. And number 3 is happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are in harmony. And Gandhi is probably my favorite quote, because if you want to be in harmony, play big, show up, and actually cause a difference in the world. You're on mute.
Put some love hearts up for that powerful wisdom message from our very own Dr. Ken. Okay. Amazing. And I'll say this, Ken, appreciate your heart for legacy, your heart for also just being able to keep us inspired. And, I think the best way that we have that, not only through our experiences, but definitely through that storytelling. And, you keep reminding us as well, our lives are not just about what we achieve, but also about the stories that we share to help to empower and help to impact and change lives.
I do have one more thing to say, if it's okay.
Tell me.
You know, we don't know who's going to reach this program and who's going to see it and who's going to share it. But I want to say there are people that are alone and they're scared and they don't know if anyone believes in them, if there's hope or whatever. And I just want to say the pandemic was the hardest time of my life. I lost 99% of my income. And because I chose people like Renee, I chose hope, I chose to believe, it all worked out. And if you don't have a belief system or a support system like this community event would cause, you might be causing a miss of how you could actually get out of it. So I just want to encourage you to step into the fact that you could be there, and it may not make sense, but if you were there, all of a sudden you belong and you feel support and you come alive again. So I say it to the people that you don't know how much an event can change your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you for those words as well, because we have to remember in our journey right now, not only is it important for us to keep sharing our stories, to keep sharing our experiences, but you know what? Like you say, you just never know who you're going to make that impact. And I always say it's just that one person that you can change. Just focus on one person a day that you can change the life of that person just by saying, we always say random acts of kindness, by sharing a smile, by just being cordial, right? Keep smiling, keep smiling. Absolutely. Well, you know what? GW3 Live and this exclusive interview with Kevin Dr. Ken has been not only inspirational, Dr. Smiley, it has also been informative. And I'm looking so forward to seeing how we're going to continue on this flight together, because it's purposeful. And we already know when it's purposeful, it makes all the difference in the world in the lives of others. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas.
2 days.
I know. 2 days. Oh my God. 2 days. Bye. As we roll our shoulders back, warriors, come on, we're going to roll those shoulders back. Not only are we going to put our heads up, we have to remember we are the chosen ones. And as we embrace this world, as we embrace the universe, not only is it our time to shine, and truly, let's make sure we pull up one or two more others, so therefore they can be elevated in this season and in this journey that we are on. I'd like to say thank you again for tuning in to GW3 Live. We look forward to seeing you on the other side of your greatness. Until then, bye for now.